Welcome back into Storymoders Quantum, our limited run series about the Fallout on Prime TV series, season 2. Still, it's a clunky name, but whatever. Storymoders Quantum, it's a great name. But welcome in. Mike is back, and we are once again joined by an awesome guest. Fucking 4 out of 4, Mike. We're killing it. Actually, 5 out of 5. We got 2 guests here today. First off,
yes, we do.
Flame Fox, hi. But more importantly, Walton Goggins. Hey, buddy.
Mr. Goggins, how you doing?
Nice hat.
Big fan.
Hi.
Yeah. He's a quiet man.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we've got Flame Fox over here. Flame, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
Yeah. Do you wanna introduce yourself real quick?
Hi, my name is Flame Fox Cosplay. I am a huge cosplay nerd. I've been doing it for 13 years now. Gross. I also stream on Twitch, mostly Fallout. 76 and 4, because 4 is my favorite.
Well, she just answered that question. We have a question that we ask our guests. What was your first Fallout, and what is your favorite Fallout?
4 is my favorite, because that one has, more memories, because I got it when I was, 15 years old, and skipped school to go get it.
Nice.
But the first one I played is actually 2.
Oh, wow.
On a very old computer that I used to have.
Was it back, when it came out, or just, later on in life?
No, it was later on, because...
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was 7 when I played it.
Damn.
Yeah.
First one is 2, favorite is 4, and now your favorite actually is probably going to be 76 because Walton's in it. Right?
It is.
Yeah. Flame, I don't want you to get mad at me for this, okay? I think they can do so much more with him in 76. I'm slightly disappointed with it.
Yes, I am too.
Yeah. So
it's not just that, it's kind of, they limit to him and they just don't give him more to his story, which was I thought they were going to do, because it's this is 20 years after the bombs, what the heck what are you doing?
Yeah. It's something
and
where
oh,
go ahead.
No. It's for other things, you got his weapon, but there's nothing else. It's yeah, I got his outfit, but they could have added his movie posters from pre-war stuff. They could have made it they could have made so much, but they just limit themselves, and I really hated that.
Yeah, they've got such a goldmine of stuff that they could add for him, even if they don't want to really flesh out a lot of his backstory to kind of keep him more mysterious. But the fact that I think I was watching you play 4. I'm assuming it was a mod that added some of the Cooper Howard posters,
I did.
Billboards and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I don't. Flame Fox Cosplay over on Twitch. She was playing 4 the other day and had the billboard set doing some camp stuff, and it was it was a man and his dog, I think.
Yeah. It was him being the sheriff. And then there was the ones where it's actually him doing the thumbs up.
Yeah, there was the Vault-Tec one, too, of him on the Vault-Tec poster. So the fact that they don't just add those into 76 is...
Yeah, and I was why? Why are you limiting him? But then I realized, what if they're going to reveal more in the show, and then they're going to update it later? Because they don't want to ruin anything? Yeah. I could see they're kind of being a little careful. But at the same time, they could have just added, his movie posters.
Oh, yeah.
Which was a big... I would have loved that. I'd be give me my shrine! Yeah. I didn't build my shrine!
All the camp stuff doesn't need to go into any... You don't have to make new ones. Just use the ones that we've already seen in the show.
Yeah.
And the fucking billboard of him with the thumbs up, and it's Vault-Tec obviously was a national corporation. They had vaults in Virginia. That's why we fucking came out of one. So you have to imagine that was a national ad campaign.
Oh yeah,
just having those. Yeah, I mean, there's Vault-Tec billboards all around. Just if you don't want to put them in a camp thing for people to buy, or it's update those in the world or something.
Yeah, put it in the world or something. I think
worst case scenario. My only kind of thinking about it now is that because it is Walton Goggins on the posters, the human, they might not want to put the human Walton Goggins on there while they have everybody else being a video game character, but see if he'd be down to do his rights, and then you can remake those. I don't know.
Yeah. But I'm also in the Discord, and I have the Bethesda server, and they always have suggestions, and I was literally talking to one of the staff hey, you should probably add something from the show with that update. Like, you could have just added him literally doing the thumbs up or something. Just, or find it around the world. Like, make it like a quest or something to find it or something. Because it's like, you can't just put him in there and be like, boom, done, I'm gone. Like, no, like, you have the guy in the game now. Like, he's happy to do it.
Yeah.
So,
Mike.
it made no sense.
Yeah. Mike, we missed you last week. And then we recorded we did the first live Storymoders on our Twitch, and it went great, and I'm so glad that we can all rewatch it because nobody messed up.
Big fan. Nope. No mistakes were made. None whatsoever.
Yay!
It was great. No, it actually really was fun. It was just I'm dumb and forgot to do the fucking thing. But how have you been, Mike?
I have been good. Just working and getting the house set up. Hey, thanks for joining us for this all-out breakdown episode. If you like what we're doing, specifically me and Hawks, we have a regular weekly podcast called Storymoders. It comes out every Thursday wherever you get your podcast. We'd love it if you hung out, checked out a couple episodes, maybe gave us a subscription on YouTube. Anyway, back to the episode.
Mike is back. Flame Fox is joining us. We are here to talk about episode 4, The Demon in the Snow, and I was so goddamn I made this prediction last week at the end of the episode when Wreck-It Renee.
So did I.
Yeah, Wreck-It Renee looked it up and she was like, "Oh, have you seen the name for next week?" And I saw The Demon in the Snow and I was like, "Oh my god, are we going to Anchorage? Like, are we?" Because we saw that in the preseason trailer, and we fucking did. Before we jump into big spoilers, because we are going to spoil the fuck out of this episode.
And
how, yes. Mike, let's start with you. Let's get your kind of overall thoughts on this episode, and then we're going to jump to Flame, because I want your thoughts on the episode and, on the season so far. But, Mike, let's start with you.
And I really liked this episode. I liked how we really kind of focused on 2 of the current time stories. There wasn't any of this just, see what somebody else is doing. So, but we got enough kind of updates on some of the other stories, but I also liked the fact that a lot of humor was brought to this episode. That was just delightful. I felt there have been humorous moments, but this I felt like really brought an overall balance to the season thus far.
As I said last weekend with the interactions between, just with Thaddeus, he's a wild Wasteland character.
Yeah, this is, man, it really feels like the writer's room was just like, hey, this wild Wasteland thing seems pretty fucking hilarious. Let's go ahead and just run with this and see what happens.
Yeah.
They just have, a cork board with just a bunch of, 3x5 cards on there, and somebody just throws darts at it. And this is what we're getting this episode.
Awesome. So, you liked it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, we'll go into spoilers and stuff. We'll talk about specific things as we go through the episode.
Yeah.
Flame, what are your thoughts on episode 4 and then the season so far? What are you thinking?
I'm just here for Walton.
This was a very good Walton episode.
Here for the gogs. It is a very Walton episode, and I knew it was going to be because I was waiting for it because obviously he's pre-war into now, which is huge difference, and we want to know more about both worlds, and we kind of did in this episode. And I love the hilarious parts in it. It was a very even balance of both. Because we have very serious moments, and then all of a sudden next it's kind of hilarious, and I'm just what am I doing? Yeah. It's got some like I said, we'll jump into it, but definitely there's some very, very heavy themes, and then juxtaposed by some it's
just
here.
Yeah.
It's very hot in the face. It's
yeah. What do you think about this season so far, compared to last season?
Well, nothing could beat the first season, because that set the whole story, and now we're kind of going beyond that. So you have to build up how good the first season was, but to me, season 2 is going higher than my expectations. So I'm it's going to be better than season 1, for me so far, and we're only on episode 4. So
Yeah, we're halfway through. We're at the halfway point now.
Yeah,
so
we are at the halfway point, and I'm like, this is up there.
yeah, this episode definitely is like one of those. It feels like, when you're watching like on network television, and you've got the mid-season break episode, and you've got a big ass cliffhanger. That's what we got here.
That was like, I was like,
yeah. I'm gonna pull up. I have my. Oh nope, that's the wrong app. I'm just pulling up my notes here as we get started.
Yep. Oh, too big. That's what she said.
Okay. So should we hop into this episode and spoil the fuck out of everything?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you haven't watched episode 4, The Demon in the Snow, go ahead and pause here, watch that, and come back, and you can listen to us talk about it. So, first and foremost, what was, as we're talking, as we go through it, raise your hand when we get to like whatever your favorite part of the episode is, okay? And like favorite line, favorite scene, anything. Because we'll just go through the episode as it happens, because I actually wrote the notes down in order this week. So we opened up. Awesome. Open up in Alaska pre-war. The Alaskan front in the war when China is trying to take over Alaska.
In the resource war.
The resource wars. Yep. Cooper and Charlie in their T-45 power armor, and it's just phenomenal because they do at the beginning of the episode, they do like the previously on, and they highlight the thing that he said in season 1 in pre-war times to Bud, being like, yeah, those T-45 power armors got a lot of people killed, like with all the defects, and immediately that's what we see.
Yup.
So,
which I thought was perfect.
Yes.
It was a beautiful opening, because like when you go into it, I was just like, oh, we're actually going to see what the hell is happening, because the only part we kind of see what's going on is 4 in the beginning, like just a little clip of just someone in a T-45, and I'm just like, that's it. That's all we get. But now we're actually there, and it was like, holy smokes.
We technically get the Anchorage DLC in 3, but it is a simulation.
Yeah.
You know, so this is like really the first time. This is the first time that we're actually seeing like the T-45 armor in play in Alaska, in actually quote unquote canon. But yeah, like I said, them walking around and Charlie and me, like the first thing he does is like, my arm is locked up, I can't walk, and then his arm is just like sparking the entire time because it got hit or something.
Or because it just failed.
Yeah, it just failed.
Yeah, because they failed quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then
and
it was like, holy smokes. Like, how bad was it? And it's that bad.
Yeah, it's that bad. Like, it got people killed.
That bad.
Like, legitimately got people killed.
Yeah, I love that in the season 1 exchange between Cooper and Bud, he just said, a lot of this stuff got a lot of people killed. And then at the observatory, he's like, there was a defect in the welding of the chest plate. Let's see if it's still there. Talking about like the T-60. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's just
and
like,
it still is.
Yeah, and it's one of those like going back, being like, the only big thing he mentioned was that welding. Like, what the hell else was wrong with this stuff? Because it couldn't have just been that. And to just see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I also feel like that there's a theory why to that. I think it's like it's purposely there. I don't know why. I always felt like when he said it like that, I'm like, he purpose like. I don't know why. Like, he said it, and I was like, maybe it's there for, like, on purpose. Like, they're not meant to keep you safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, or, like, give you the illusion that you can you can go charging into battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so Cooper calls on the radio, essentially being like, hey, we can't see anything out of it. We can't find anybody. Are we good to come back? And he hears back, no, because they're on some sort of, like, mission to get another soldier.
Like a patrol or something.
Yeah, like Patrol 3. And he's like, no, keep staying out there. You need to find, Patrol 3 or whatever. Charlie doesn't have his headset. Either it doesn't work or he just doesn't have it because he's not in charge. And he's like, oh, what are we doing? And Cooper said, they said that you have to, like, go back because you're useless with your broken armor. And Charlie's like, I'm not going to leave without you. And Coop says, I'll be right behind you. Obviously, he's not. But Charlie leaves, and we hear him say, like, "You better be right behind me, or else I'm gonna kill your ass in the snow or something. Kill your freezing, like something like that."
He says, or Barb is gonna kill my ass or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
But he leaves. Cooper starts seeing something off in the distance in the fire,
yeah. Or like, and hearing something.
and hearing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he takes he's already put his visor up, but before he can really see what that is, he gets ambushed by
His
3 Chinese soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls out his gun, he does a couple shots, and then that fucking locks up, because once again, it's the T-45s. And Mike, you mentioned the welding that they mentioned in season 1. I think it goes here as well, because like when you see them shooting at him, they're aiming for like his leg, and there's a lot of shots on his knee, like in that little joint, that part where it's a little thinner. So they probably have gotten to the point now where they've seen this enough to know, oh, go for the weak spots, because they are weak.
Yeah.
So his shit locks up. He just falls down like a fucking tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Down goes
like
Frasier.
Sack of potatoes, just.
Yeah. And his visor's still open, and I think that's
that
such a good. It helps this next part so well.
It's also 1000%. It's because it's Walton Goggins. Like, you're not.
I was about to say something, but yeah. For me, for Walton, I've seen him many films. He acts with his eyes, and we see that in season 1 when he because they told him, you have to visualize this bomb going off, and your child is right there. Yeah. So you see that in his eyes, like, holy smokes, he knows how to like act with his eyes, and very few actors can do that. So when I saw that, and he sees what's the hell is happening behind the soldiers, he's just like, oh. What is happening? Yeah. You can literally see he's probably shitting his pants. Yeah, because I would be too.
So before he sees what's actually happening, they shoot him. He falls down, and then one of the soldiers is just talking to him, in Chinese. So I'm not entirely. I don't know what they were saying, but she ends it with "okie dokie."
Yeah, it's just this whole thing of just like, oh yeah, look at what they put you in, man. Like, this is kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
they're gonna put us in something like this, and you know what's gonna happen with that.
The future is here. We're gonna take it. Blah blah blah. Like all that stuff. That's what we're talking about.
When they tell me to put this on, you know what I'm gonna say? Okie dokie.
Yeah, but as she's talking to him, he is looking beyond her, because he is seeing something is coming into view.
Attention.
He is not paying attention to this person right in front of him with a gun in his face.
Neither understands nor cares what she is saying, because there is something way bigger happening.
Yes, and then we hear it, and she gets up. We see the claw swipe. We see the blood, and then we see this whole scene, but we're not seeing the scene. We're seeing Walton watch it. We're seeing Cooper watch it, which once again, just a great fucking touch. And they're dead. This thing comes into view, and we fucking see a Deathclaw for the first time in this series, and it's... That's exactly what I did, actually. Like, anytime something happens in this show that I'm excited, I'm just sitting there on my couch watching, I'm like...
I know! I'm just like...
So I've done it so many times.
I'm watching it with my husband, and I'm just like... Just hitting him like, oh my god! We gotta see it.
But we see the Deathclaw, and it looks at him, and it gets right into Walton's face, Cooper's face. Sorry, I keep saying Walton because he's right behind you.
Okay.
Cooper's face, and just like smells him, growls, turns around and leaves. And Cooper is just, he can't move. Literally, he can't move because of this fucking suit. And he's probably, if he wasn't in the suit, probably wouldn't be able to move at all anyway, because he is petrified. And then hears over his intercom, they're retreating. Congratulations, the island is secure. We did it. or like you boys did it, and then he responds, "It wasn't us, it was something else." And as he's saying that, the Deathclaw is walking back into this this fire, kind of what this
because they're like gunshots are happening, so it hears that, so it's like aha, more hunting.
So go ahead, Flame Fox.
So when I was watching that, actually my husband pointed this out. It's blind.
Really?
So yes, when you look at it, to me it looks blind as hell. So it's actually kind of hearing the gunfire.
Yeah.
So that's why it's attracted to it. So since it's blind, maybe that's why he didn't go after Cooper. Because he can't see. It just sees something on the ground. Probably smells him, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's just like, nope, there's gunfire. I'm going to go over there. And I was like, blind? Why would it be blind? And then I was like, oh, wait. I know why. Because the lore.
Yeah. So, and I don't know. Go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say, as it was like investigating Cooper, I was really expecting it to start talking, to just be a callback to the intelligent Deathclaws from Fallout 2.
Yeah.
Because also in like...
I really wanted it to.
Yeah, like, and in the
I wanted to say okie dokie so bad.
Or just like... Or like, we had that in the coming up this season on Fallout.
The voice?
We had that thing, and just like I had
that idea too. Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's not a super mutant, it's a fucking super intelligent Deathclaw just dragging Cooper Howard off to God knows where outside of Anchorage.
We all need friends. Will you be my friend? I don't know why he's got that accent. But no, I had that same exact thought.
It's strong, apparently. It's strong, apparently.
But like I had that same exact thought when he started to like lean down, and I was like, wait, is this the fucking voice? Is this about to talk?
Is this what Ron Perlman's been doing?
Ron Perlman's in the suit, you know? But before we move on, what are your thoughts on how this Deathclaw looks?
I mean, usually I'm backing away in fear and just mag dumping on this thing before it inevitably wipes me off the face of the earth.
Fair.
Aside from Fallout 4, where power armor and fusion cores seem to be very abundant despite what everybody living in the goddamn wasteland says.
Hey, you're the only one that has the cold fusion. You can produce as many as you need. Okay?
Apparently so. But, yeah, at least in all my experience in New Vegas, I'm just like, well, it scared the shit out of me, so, okay, we're good.
Yeah. Flame, what are your thoughts on the design and the look of the Deathclaws in the show?
I mean, I follow the creator that made the Deathclaws from New Vegas 3 and 4, and I'm on his side. I do not like it.
No.
The eyes are kind of like too squished, in my opinion. And then the head, like everything is kind of right, except for like the horns and like how big it is. For me, it looks like it'll just topple over. Like, it's going to be so head heavy that it just doesn't look right. But at the same time, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's just little hints. Like, I just don't like that. But the rest of it, love it. Yeah. Absolutely love it.
I think I would say my favorite part of it, but the thing that I really love about it is the size. Is that this thing is massive, and it is intimidating. To the point where you see the fear in Cooper's eyes, and you're like, especially if, so the theory, or I'm not even sure if it is a theory or if it was proven, but like on the Fallout wiki, somebody has updated it, where saying that the Deathclaws were created and sent to Anchorage to like essentially win the war for the Americans, which is why it didn't attack Cooper, because it knew that this was an American, and it's like, no, you smell like hot dogs or something. I don't know. And then it fucked off. But
if that's strikes in colonialism,
if that's the case, like let's say this, because the Deathclaws were engineered. These are obviously not creatures. These aren't mutated. They're engineered. Yes. That is just that's fact. But But let's
And then they
say this
like,
thing, you know, was engineered and trained to, you know, be sent into Alaska to win the war for America. And it was, as for lack of a better term, this is an American soldier. Okay?
Yeah.
At least Cooper, who was someone higher up in his platoon, didn't know about this thing. Like he sees this and he's like, what the fuck? And then when he gets on the radio, he's like, there's something else here. So he isn't aware that this was a thing from his own government, if this thing is like a government thing. So how many people knew about this? Anybody in his chain of command? Does any of them know? Or is this just like, maybe the Enclave is just, hey, throw this motherfucker out there. It can take out all the Chinese soldiers, and then our people we won't lose any of our people, and we can just keep experimenting with this thing to make this kind of super soldier type thing. Go ahead, Flame.
You're kind of on the nose there, because I have the wiki right in front of me. I have the whole thing, and Cooper didn't know, but his higher ups, they did. They knew that this.
Okay.
Yes. So apparently, what it says here, they were created. They were to be super soldiers, so they would control them. And there was one that escaped. That's the one Cooper sees. And that's why they were there. They were trying to find it to bring it back to the U.S. Yes. And
Amazing.
Apparently, it says here, apparently the Enclave might have had input in its creation.
Yeah.
Might have. There's no kind of confirmed, but if you play 76, there is a kind of confirmed.
We see some stuff with that, yeah. And you know, with it being essentially controlled, I wonder if this is going to play into what Hank is working on, and that whole.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, what if housing them or trying to control them and something?
Mike, you look like you had something to say.
Oh no, I was gonna say that theory does lead a lot of credence to what we see later in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, this is something.
All
yeah,
right.
this is just like that. I'm gonna throw something up in the air, and I need you to run down the field and catch this thing. It's gonna be a minute, but don't worry, it's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are out of Anchorage. We are back in modern day. Once again, modern day on this show means 200 years in the future. Modern day in the Fallout universe. We go back to the Sunset Sarsaparilla factory. I almost said it backwards.
Boy.
Mike, I told you last week that's what this was. Okay? I didn't tell you. I read your text as we did our episode, and I was like, that's clearly the factory. And it was. I was correct. We were all correct except for Mike. Yeah. So, back there. And
Well, then where the hell is Festus?
Yeah. It's dead.
No.
I don't know.
Somebody finally got sick of hearing his spiel and just ripped him out of the wall?
Yes. So,
How
back
dare
in the
they?
factory, and
That's just ruled.
literally right after Max killed Xander. And they hear the vertibird in the air, and they're like, and he, obviously hears it, and he's like, oh my god, they're gonna come in here, and they're gonna, think that he's dead, and Thaddeus looks down, he's like, no, he's definitely dead. But Max is telling Thaddeus, hey, you have to come with me. They're looking for me, they tracked me, you have to come with me.
You have to be Xander.
You have to be in the suit. You have to be Xander and come with me. And Thaddeus, and he says, if they get in here, they'll kill half these kids and enlist the rest. Because Thaddeus is like, no, I can just leave. I'm whatever. I'm good at running away. But Max kind of can already tell, yeah, you and I both know that the ghoul kids are going to die. The rest of them are going to be enlisted and grow up the way that we did.
Yeah.
And in that moment, you can kind of see him being like, yeah, shit. And then he just,
Yeah, and then Max says, sometimes running away is the best thing to do, sometimes it's not. Just fucking, poetry. Really. Mm-hmm. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah.
All the time? Maybe. But he convinces Thaddeus to get into the power armor, which they only have the one set because Max didn't leave with his power armor. He had the second set.
Yeah,
you know?
Max caved in the helmet of the
Yeah.
one set.
Yeah. So him leaving with Xander in the one set and Max in his, or without any, is not outside of the realm possibility for the people coming in to pick him up. Because Max's suit is still back at the base. So, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. They had an extra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that extra.
Like,
And he's
we have
"You
an
guys have
extra. We have an extra on the ship. It's fine. I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay.
All right.
But the soldier comes out and he's like, "Oh, you're in trouble, Golden Boy." And I love that he like refers to him as Golden. Like Max's status in the Brotherhood is like the right hand man, the kid essentially of Quintus. And this is kind of that what we were talking about earlier, like a small bit of it. Like he sees Maximus goes out here, he knows what the fuck happened. And this guy's like, you're in trouble, Golden Boy. Quintus wants to talk to you. And Max is like, I know, the ship is broken, blah blah blah. We let's take us back. And then just over her shoulder, in the doorway, Xander Thaddeus.
Xandius.
Walk through.
Adder.
He's like, oh no. Tries it a few times, and he's like, hold on, let me 1 foot at a time.
That was one of those bits where it was just like, it was funny, and then it dipped, and then it came right back to being hilarious.
Oh, I was crying that whole time. I was like, oh my god.
The thing that I loved about it, and just a great visual gag with him, is you can tell obviously that he's never worn the power armor before. But when he gets through the door and he's walking up to the ship, his arms are just like dangling, like it's a sweater that's way too long, and the arms of the sweater are just like dangling down with nothing. And he's just like, let's go, guys, you know. But he's got
little kid in his dad's sweater.
Yeah, and he's just like trying to.
Let's
climb
go,
up.
bitches! I'm just like, oh my god.
But this running gag.
He looked like a orangutan. Like he was just like.
Yeah.
this running gag of Thaddeus not realizing, and Max not telling him, like, hey, everything you're saying to yourself is coming out. We can hear you. And nobody like bringing up, hey, dude, we can hear you this entire as he's talking to himself was.
Yeah, which I think is hilarious because it's like, you're not going to say that to this like paladin from the Commonwealth. It was kind of like when Stalin died. Like, there were guards outside. They heard him have this massive fucking aneurysm, but nobody went in because they were terrified to do anything.
Yeah.
So, like, nobody there was going to call out, just be like, Paladin Xander, what the fuck are you doing?
Paladin Xander, who are you talking to?
Nobody was going to do that. So it's just like, it was...
Well, they probably feared him, so...
Yeah,
that's
it was, you know, like they were afraid of what he was going to do.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, I think Max is a lot smarter than I think anyone gives him credit for, including himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that was a thing. It's just like, go ahead and put Thaddeus Q. Ghoul in this fucking thing because nobody's really going to question him.
Yeah.
Because they think it's Xander and they're going to be terrified
you keep the
to
suit
piss him
on,
off.
and yes, you are ghoulified and you are an abomination.
Yeah.
But if you have the suit on, no one's going to say shit. No one's going to fuck with you. Just keep the suit on, keep the visor down.
Yeah, they're not going to know you're not Xander because your voice is going to sound exactly the same. It's the same with everybody in power armor.
Yeah, everybody sounds the same. I mean, you kind of get you get a little bit of like the voice inflection, but even that, like Xander was there for an hour, 2 hours.
Like,
And not everyone saw what he looked like.
Well, not everyone saw what he looked like. Not everyone heard his voice really, and especially not enough. Like nobody was talking to him to, you know, be able to like listen to him in that compared to somebody else and be like, no, that's a different person. So
this really felt like Max solving a solution, like solving a problem that needed an immediate solution and accidentally like covering his ass for a while.
Yeah.
He pulled a buggy.
I wrote down his the fucking arms. The goddamn
if
sweater
you know
arms.
One Piece, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know One Piece.
Okay, so there's a character, his name is Buggy. I have him literally right here. He is such an idiot, and everything that happens to him is so stupid, but it just helps him. Like,
His luck
Oh
stat
my
is
God.
maxed out,
Yeah,
but his intelligence stat is low.
It's
Like,
10 luck,
when I-
1 intelligence.
Like, if I bring up
damn it.
like Impel Down era, if you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly, because he just goes up. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, he did it!" And it's like, I didn't do anything. I'm having anxiety. Why is everyone following? Like, it was just so funny. It's like, I didn't do it.
So Thaddeus, Max are on the ship, and like Thaddeus is like climbing into it because he once again does not know how to use this. He doesn't know how to use Dad's power armor. And we cut to the NCR camp that we saw in the previous episode. Cooper brought Lucy back there, and the Legion they were at the same place. So either one, and I don't think this is the case, because they say it's been a couple days, like they'll say it later on. Either one, he told them the wrong information, which is more than likely that's what happened. Or two, he told them the right information. They beat them there and left before the Legion got there. Or three, he told them whatever, and the Legion just fucking killed themselves when everything blew up and they started killing. But they get to the camp, the same exact camp. It is the same camp because it's the people are there. It's the same setup, and Lucy wakes up with an IV in her arm, or the approximation of an IV in the Wasteland.
It's a hose.
And Cooper brought her here to recuperate after she was up on the cross for however long she was.
Because she was a degenerate, you see, and they belong on the cross.
Yeah. That's I put in there, like, did he give them bad info, or how? What did he tell the Legion to get Lucy down?
I think he went in there and some combination of just information but then when he was leaving, he's there was that massive explosion.
Yeah.
So he could have told them whatever.
Yeah.
Because I think whatever the hell is going on outside, they're more focused on what's on the other side of the berm holding Cazadors' corpse.
The smallest mound of dirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that is priority one. Both legions are way more concerned with what the other legion is doing than what the NCR is, no matter what they tell anybody. So
I just realized that we can
we can pull up a visual.
Yeah. I can't play the video and the sound because last week we recorded it and I had to go in and cut out so much of the episode because it got claimed. But I want to pull up. I want to pull up Lucy.
Thanks, Todd.
Just a moment here.
Here's an old oil can. This is what you need, right?
Give me the wide shot. Give me the wide shot.
Tetanus.
So. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is
20W4 didn't hurt nobody.
Moving, guys, this isn't moving. Fucking Amazon. All right. Don't get mad at me for having this on screen, and it's muted, even if it did play. But yeah, this is the just straight up tube, and we saw it, a second ago. Let's kind of go back. You see it right there. It's Buffout.
Yeah.
Upside down, but it's Buffout. And oh god, no, it's moving. Oh god, damn it. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. It's moving. But she's just on this string of Buffout. Which, what does Buffout do? I thought it was an adrenaline type thing. So I'm just wondering why they're not using a stim pack, or the stim pack stuff.
Let's see. Buffout is a highly advanced steroid.
Okay.
It slows down time for 15 seconds in addition to usual buff effects. As a result, is boosting physical prowess, heightens reflex, and burst of adrenaline.
Okay. But if it's a steroid, then okay. Because she's had zero.
Yeah, in Fallout 3, these are the effects you get. Plus 60 hit points for 4 minutes, plus 3 endurance, plus 2 endurance. But then 10% chance of addiction.
Yeah. And apparently she's been on it for days.
Yeah, she has been. Yeah, it's one of those, it's man, we wonder why people are addicted to opiates.
That's exactly what this shit is.
Yeah.
And especially, obviously made on the streets. It is.
Yeah.
They added a little bit because, like, I think she was on Buff Jet, honestly.
Oh.
Because
Boy, oh boy.
it says all of that, and it says aggression. I'm like, well, she was kind of aggressive, so
She was definitely fiending for it.
she was like, "What the flip are you doing?" It's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." It's like, oh,
What the fudge are you doing? I love how even her in that state, fudge.
Yeah, even when she's tweaking.
Yeah. But the NCR
hungry
people
for not food.
Yeah.
Hungry for not food.
We'll
what
get to that here in a
even
bit
mean?
because I had a thought about that scene. But the NCR soldiers, they say like, "Oh, have you heard of Shady Sands? That's where we're from." And my first thought was, wait, did they leave before the bombs? But then the other one says something like, "A madman saw the first sign of a new civilization and wiped it off the map," but they don't know who it was.
Yeah, we're from Shady Sands. Have you heard of that?
In that moment, she's kind of like,
yeah.
So it's like, oh,
you ever heard of Shady Sands? I'm getting a
rad roach?
I gotta go over. I got a meeting. Sorry.
I got a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't go.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm going through I'll call. That was that. That was literally just the old. I'm going through a tunnel. I'm getting into an elevator. I gotta go.
Shady Sands? No.
No.
Doesn't.
Shady Sands. Never heard of her.
No.
Never heard of her.
Yeah. Anyway, NCR. It's a fun name.
Anyway, me and my noseless friend need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We need to go.
But yeah, and Cooper says something that was interesting. He says, because they're like, some madman blew it up, and Cooper says, "The past is the past, ain't that right?" As he's looking at Lucy.
Ain't that right? And I'm just like, and she's just like, shut the fuck up.
So in my mind, and tell me if you guys think that I'm way off base.
The bitchiest move that Cooper could have done.
So I love that for him.
That's what I think. I don't know if that's the case. So in my mind, I almost read that as him essentially being like, "Hey, the past is the past. Like the shit that happened to us, like the other day when you like left me down there, like whatever, clear it out. I have you now. Like we're gonna finish this, and because he knew that they were like fighting and everything, and they were not necessarily that they have to be friends, but like." What they were doing and how they were working together wasn't working, obviously. So he's like, okay, yeah, no, the past is the past. We can almost start fresh. And, like, we don't have to be friends, but, like, we don't have to hold this over. Like, I'm not going to hold this over you, okay? We're going to keep going. We're going to get to Hank because it's ultimately going to serve my purposes.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
if you're dead... or if you're not willing to like come with me, then I'm fucked over. So let's forget about that. Let's just go forward. The past is the past. Ain't that right? Yeah. But I could be, it could just once again be him being a bitch.
Yeah. Well, I also kind of took that as just like him being like, "Hey, they don't need to know that we're going after the dude who wiped like."
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, just a low key, just like
kind of both.
Fuck up, Vaulty. Like
it's kind of both.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
So
to me, it's kind of both because like the ghoul obviously went through shit. He's been through a lot of shit. But kind of going back to the previous episode just a little bit when he's kind of like, I did something. I don't know if it's good or not, and it's like kaboom.
Yeah. It's and either good or it's stupid.
Yeah, and then we're here, and he's just kind of like, like don't do that. I feel like he's kind of like opening up just a little bit, and I think he sees Lucy as like not a friend, but like kind of like his old friend Charles, like like kind of like the voice of reason, kind of.
Yeah.
And he's just like, they don't need to know that it hurts, so the past is like we got to get past that and then keep going.
Yeah.
Because we both have the exact same goal. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Lucy says something about like, out of all the people, we've met a lot of people on our way to Vegas, and you guys are the only nice ones so far. And she's like, well, we could always use help in the NCR. And she's like, well, we're going after, I'm trying to find someone. And they say, someone you love or someone you hate. And then Cooper, what say you, Miss McLean?
Yeah.
And what's she gonna say? You know, she's gonna, oh, my dad, the guy who blew up your fucking town, sorry. Or, we're gonna kill somebody. Oh, cool, we'll come help you. You know. But she can't answer that question. She can't answer somebody you love or somebody you hate, because as of right now, she
don't know.
Such a bitchy move.
She's like, someone who hurt a lot of people, and I'm gonna bring them to justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I also think she hasn't fully come to terms, like, my dad is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
She's still like, my dad is still there, and I want to believe he's good, but, like, I'm slowly like...
Yeah.
The more you learn about this guy and, like, what he's done and how he's done it.
Yeah,
and, like, the effects of his decisions.
Yeah, the far-reaching effects of his decisions. And probably thinking, like, we saw the scene, was it last week or the week before, where we saw Shady Sands? I think it was episode 2.
It was the week before.
Yeah, it was episode 2. Yeah. So, like, we see that, and we see him, you know, it goes to him in the vault washing his hands, and then he goes right over to Lucy, like, reading her a book. Like, so...
Yeah.
Oh, I love that part, because it's like, oh, he's trying to wash the blood off his hands.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that was so good. That was such a good part. I was like, oh.
But, like, when they mention Shady Sands, like, every time she hears about Shady Sands, she thinks, that was my dad, and it was, like, while I was there thinking that he was the greatest guy on Earth. And in the meantime, he was doing this. And now that he's out, he, you know, just stepped on this dude in episode 1 and killed him. You know, he kidnapped this guy and put the thing in his head to talk to them in the vault. Like, he's obviously showing more of his true self, his pre-war self. But then we see all the guns, just all of the guns.
If you need to re-up, just go. Yeah. Just help yourself.
We can't carry all of it, so help yourself. Yeah.
And my loot goblin self just... Don't mind if I do. Be kind of rude to say no.
Which stats are good?
Yeah. And then they leave. And
I'm grabbing as much as I can before I'm over encumbered. Just like, well, you're giving this to me, and I'm going to turn this into caps. So,
which she fucking did. Yeah, she's got a whole bag of guns.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and equip this. The rest of this stuff is going to become some poor trader's problem.
But as they're walking away, I forget exactly what's said, but Lucy is essentially like, what do you think? I was not gonna want to leave with you or something? And then Cooper says something, and she replies,
"You can look it up." It's right there.
Yeah, I know I could, but it's like, you know. Hold on, is this on screen? Because I don't want to get fucking caught.
I can see it.
Again. 30. Nope. Let's do this really quick. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh no, they're on. They're on. Okay. New California Republic. I'm looking for someone. Okay. They seem nice. Lucy says. Cooper says, you think they'd be nice to you if they found out what your daddy did?
Your daddy did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wasn't going to stay.
That's what you're worried about.
If that's what you're worried about.
All I saw in there was more matching jackets. So, like, she's starting to get disillusioned with these groups that she's seeing out in the Wasteland, and how everyone that she's met that's in a group is so far been a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And tried to kill her. So she's like, yeah, they seem nice, but once again, it's just another group. It's just another faction of people with their own agenda.
Yeah.
But we have a mission. Like, she wants to get.
Yeah. She's still clinging on to what we're doing is right.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, girl. You in that fancy jumpsuit. Oh, my sweet summer child.
Yeah. Cut to Vault 33.
Hello, friends.
Vault 33 and the...
Woody is my favorite.
No, this isn't Woody yet. Woody's
this is...
Yeah. This is the club.
This is... Yup.
Oh my god, this fucking club, man. Okay. Again, the comedy. He's like, well, my dad and my uncle related. No shit, that's how a family tree works.
He's like, I think, my aunt and my cousin or something, they were related. And he's like, I'm so thirsty, let me go get some more water. And everyone is just in there with water and eating snacks. And talking about It's just a social club. And the guy whose name I forget, who started it, is like, oh, let me go refill these canteens of water. The thing that we have a very short supply of because the water chip has been destroyed and we don't know how to fix it. And he walks down there with these two.
We don't have a chosen one.
Yeah, where's the fucking chosen one? But he walks down there with these two canteens to go fill up with water for this club.
Nice jugs.
And Betty stops him.
That's his name.
Reggie,
Reg. Yeah, Reg.
Reg, yes, yeah, Reg. Reg walks down there with him.
Hey, Reg, nice jugs.
Yeah, Overseer Betty stops him.
Yeah,
and she's like,
and
what are you doing? We can't be wasting all this water. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, like after I think it was after he grabbed the jugs, it just kind of cuts to the crops failing because there's not enough water, and like the leaves just being crumbly, and somebody trying to work the hand pump.
And then as they're working, you hear overhead, we're putting in
water rationing,
like, rations because we have no food and anything.
Yeah,
but Reg is a dumb idiot. So. Yeah, Betty's like, you can't be wasting water on your, on this thing. And he's like, no, you said that it's been baked into our charter that we have a snack budget, and the products of inbreeding community is growing
finally
every
represented.
day.
We finally have a voice. It's like, girl, you should not have a voice to begin with.
It's just like, my man, everybody in your underground tube is going to be inbred at this point in time.
And he says, the products of inbreeding community is growing, unlike your poll numbers or approval ratings.
Ooh!
Like,
God, just punch her ticket right there.
Reg? But yeah, she's stressed out of her mind because there's no water. They can't get the water to work. The chip is broken. They don't have a backup or anything. And now this fucking idiot with his snack club, because that's what she calls it a snack club. Is like, it's not a group, it's a snack club. And he's like, well, it's baked into our charter. Like,
it's in the charter. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And he's just like, girl, please.
Yeah, this is mine.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. You said yes.
Man.
Okay. And now we cut back to Lucy and Cooper walking away. And Lucy is addicted to drugs.
You have become addicted to Buffout.
Probably Mentats too, yeah. Probably. But she's like itching, and she's like, have you ever been, itchy and like hungry but not for food?
Air's heavy, but not for food.
Like the air's heavy, yeah. And
yes, I have.
And Mike, like, as she's saying it, and she's like hungry for, non-food, and he's like, yes, and it completely skipped my mind that she was just with an IV, and I was like, oh shit, is he like being like, yeah, you're turning into a ghoul, like you got the ghoul in you.
Oh.
But no, he's like, yep, 2 days of a steady drip of Buffout will do that to you're hooked on drugs. You're an addict. And she's like, well, I don't think I want to be anymore.
Welcome to being addicted to meth, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 days on a steady drip of Buffout will do that to a body. So yeah, Lucy is on drugs. She is addicted to Buffout. And she... Go ask.
This is the most real interaction if you, as a person, have ever had to deal with a friend who just doesn't seem to understand, like, man, I get real, like, itchy and antsy and weird when I don't have these pills. It's like, yeah, man, Adderall is speed, and you're addicted to it, so welcome to it.
Alcoholic.
Yeah. Like, this is the most real interaction that if you have a friend who's an addict, you've been there. Like, this is something this is a road you've gone down.
But at the same time, Cooper is kind of fucking loving it.
Yeah,
He's finding it hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Like, he fucking loves it.
Welcome to the club, dog.
He's like, now you're cool. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know you like to get wet.
Yeah.
Don't you put it in your mouth.
But yeah, she's like, oh, well, I don't think I like this, What do I do? And Cooper, who's been alive for 200 years. He's
Well,
like, you can do
you got
two, like
two
one of two things.
options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
You got two.
sit around and essentially like detox,
Wait it
and
out.
it's gonna
You
be
can tough it
painful.
out.
It's gonna be hot. You're gonna tough it out. You're
Cold
gonna throw
turkey.
up. You're gonna feel sick. How long does that take? Like 4 to 5 days. And then she looks over and sees the Las Vegas, like,
Yeah.
you're
She
here.
sees-
Yeah.
yeah.
Basically, yeah.
and
Give
and is like,
drugs.
what's the other option? And he's like, well, the other option is, like, in my opinion, the only right answer. That's to take more drugs.
Get more drugs.
Just tosses
more
it to
blood.
her.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, like she's pretty much like she's rationalizing the need for more drugs. She's like, well,
Yeah.
we're almost to Vegas, and my dad's there, and we're gonna stop him because he's doing bad things. He's doing bad. We gotta stop him. And if somebody else was here in my shoes, I would want them. I mean, like if it was my, like I would want them to do the drugs, like, just, and just
I
like
didn't know. Help me. Or
Yeah.
give me the drugs.
like talking herself into taking the drugs because she doesn't want to go through withdrawals, which are, you know what,
On
Good
episode
choice.
5, on episode 5 of
And also,
Fallout, Lucy
this
pitches Cooper on
episode-
starting a restaurant.
This episode also kind of pisses me off a little bit because of that interaction, because of the fandom, because people are shipping Lucy and the ghoul together, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm like, guys, if anything, he's by himself, okay?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's by himself.
it's probably
And
not
Walton
even there
didn't
anymore.
know about
Let's
that.
be honest.
I don't believe this man. He did not know that people were shipping that. Shit, Ella knew, but I don't believe this man. He's like, I had no idea. I'm like, sir, that's bullshit. You are chronically online. I see you.
We know what you're
Oh,
doing.
Yeah. So this week it was Flame's birthday, and she got a reply from one Walton Goggins on Instagram. So
From Chompers himself.
yeah, we
At least
are
it's a
now
mug root beer.
back in Area 51, which is now the
Icebox.
okay,
Area 51, home of the icebox.
home of the icebox.
I killed.
Yeah.
Yo, a real icebox. I'm like,
They land, well, like they don't land. They do the thing, which I think is still one of the coolest fucking things when the
Yeah.
vertibirds go into
Yeah,
onto
and just
the prison.
seeing all those airships
Yeah,
just
yeah.
there, it's like, even though it's
people
just a
of the
brief shot.
Commonwealth.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
every time I see this, I'm like, oh my god. It's like you see them in 4, and it's like,
Yeah, and
but-
just seeing all of those things there, it's just like, holy shit.
It's
like-
incredible.
Yeah, like the word awesome exists for a moment like this.
yeah.
For a moment like this. But they get up on the Pridwin, well, which isn't the Pridwin, it's just like the floaty thingy. But then like everything else they do is on the ground. So like they don't show us how they get down, I guess, because that was in the air, wasn't it? I think so. Anyway, they land, and Max, gets off the ship, and Dane is right there and is like, what did you do? Max cannot keep a
Dane.
secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, cannot keep a secret. Just immediately, I killed Xander. It's like, the fuck? You can't. Come on, bro. Calm it. Let's bring it back. Bring it. Be like, hey, just keep it between you. I do a thing. I do a little. No, just I killed him. He's dead
Pause. Time
Yeah.
out. Something ain't right.
now. Yeah. But yeah, tells Dane immediately, and that's when we get the line from Dane that we saw in the the trailer. I think after episode 1, the Commonwealth will kill us all. And Max replies with, not if I, I'm going to stop them from doing that, but I need you to get the kids out first.
Yeah, which was, ooh.
Which I thought was it was a good, Max is still, at his core, he's like, I want to protect people. That's why I'm here in the Brotherhood. And these children are, or these kids, these kind of younger recruits, they're at that, we could save them. These other ones maybe not, but we can save them. And also we don't want them to be in the way of what's going to happen. And then Dane's like, oh, what are you going to do? And he says, I'm going to kill Quintus. And then he just walks away.
Yeah.
And my man.
Dean is one of those homies that's like, all right, let's go. All right.
Yeah, Dane's just like, oh, okay.
So plan.
I'll do this, you do that. Okay. We'll talk later. I'll figure it out.
They're literally the ones, like, if your friend kills somebody, would you hide the body for them? It's like, hell yeah, that's my homie.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah. Like, I got a tarp life for this reason, man.
Yeah. And now we meet up with Norm and the 31ers.
Norm and his nerds.
And they found a truck full of sugar bombs, and everyone's just gorging themselves on it because they haven't eaten in 20 minutes at this point.
mac and cheese.
Is it it is mac and cheese. Yes, sorry. Yeah.
It is mac and cheese. No, you're good.
Yeah.
The Blamco mac and cheese.
The Blamco mac and cheese.
And Norm, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, and just everybody just like, oh, we found food. This is awesome.
Yeah,
it's just
man, this isn't too bad. Let me just eat everything. And Norm's like, you guys, what the fuck are you doing? No,
you conserve it. Save as much as you can because you are going to need it.
Conserve as much as you can because we don't know when we're going to find food again. But they do not understand. They still think this is just. Most of them still think this is just part of the plan. But he sees the girl whose name I can't remember.
Yeah,
but she is.
But they're
staring
looking at
staring at a bridge, and he's like,
it's like the 6th Street Bridge or whatever. It's the one bridge you've seen in every movie that features L.A.
And he mentions something like, you know, do you remember that bridge? And she's like, I drove across that bridge a week ago. Where were you going? To my interview at Vault Tech. What? So like within a week, she is driving to her interview at Vault Tech to becoming one of Bud's buds and getting frozen. So
hired, onboarded, fitted for a vault suit, frozen like a fish stick within a week.
They were all in their normal clothes when they were frozen. They changed.
Well, they were in their office clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they were
oh yeah, but I mean, like,
they probably thought, oh, this is the next part of the interview, like, well, whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's like, haha, psych, you're frozen.
Yeah.
Your whole family's fucking dead. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, you see, like, that whole scene tells you a lot.
Yes.
Oh. Within just, within just 5 minutes of it. Like, it just tells you a lot of things.
Her saying, I drove across it last week to my interview at Vault Tech, like, that is efficient use of dialogue.
Yes.
Yep.
Because we
But it's what happens after he talks to the other dude that's just makes my brain go like
but when we see we hear that from her, and it's you Mike said, like, that does so much heavy lifting where we've known about Bud's buds and this whole like, hey, we're bringing the we're keeping like the management, like the top of the top there. Okay, but at least one person here, you've got to imagine it's not just her. Like, she showed up a week ago and she was already in this thing. Yeah. And how many of these people that were frozen just because they were there?
Yeah. Or like, were these people...
It looks like quite a lot of them.
You know?
Yeah. I can't imagine all these people were like headhunted and hired immediately.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
But
then when we see this... I can see him on the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That made me have a lot of questions.
Yes.
Yeah. Because he was like...
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, no. I was going to say, before we get on to him, I love that Norm said, must have been quite a week.
Yeah.
Like...
Again, the comedy is just so good.
And just him having that dry sense, like, understanding, like, okay, yeah, you could have obviously been like, no, that was 200 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to do anything, obviously, but just,
that's true. They probably think, oh, it's been a week.
Yeah, I'm also wondering if, because we didn't see this ahead of time. Well, actually, no, I think we did. So when he wakes them up, he mentions, like, I'm the product of 200 years, I think.
Yeah, 200 years of, like, genetic engineering.
Genetic engineering to make the super manager, and that's why I'm, 4.5 feet tall. And I weigh nothing, because my parents were brother and sister or something. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The family tree is turning into a stick.
Basically.
Yeah. So.
Family tree, more like family reef if you catch them on the roof.
Hey-o.
So we look over at Ronnie. And he, goes over to Norm.
Copperbottom. Sorry.
Ronnie, like, you
Ronnie
get the
Topperbottom.
vibe. You get the vibe that Ronnie Topperbottom,
Stern but sensuous sailor of the SS Rough Service,
knows that Norm isn't really who he says he is. Like he's got this inkling that he's like, you know,
he's
plan like
he's
like
kind of testing
part two
him.
is-
I feel like
he just barely failed the insight check.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just one of those like, man, you know something's up, but you don't know exactly what.
Yeah. So Ronnie goes
like,
to Norm.
Yeah.
And he's essentially like, all right, so we should probably get going, right, for phase 2. And Norm says, I'm the one in charge here, like trying to like assert dominance. And he's like, who are you? And he says, oh, I was, just Bud's personal assistant. So, I was the guy who was always getting lunch orders, if you know what I mean. And phase 2 is so important for, let's pull it up on screen here. This is what's getting a lot of play. Future Enterprise Ventures. FEV. And he said, this is phase 2 of the experiment with the vaults. I know. Norm is like, I know, what do you know? Tell me. And Ronnie's like, well, I know that phase 2 is really important for, future Enterprise Ventures. So we should probably get going, right? And now Norm is like, this guy knows something that I want to know. I have to play along. And Ronnie is like, I know this guy's not really who he says he is, but I have to play along.
Yeah, they're both like yes-anding in the hopes that one of them is going to slip and give something else, like give something up.
Hoping that one's going to play their cards, and they're both not that good at it, but both not really smart enough to understand that the other one's not that good at it, I think. They both kind of think that they're on, like they're in charge.
Yeah.
But Future Enterprise Ventures, FEV, this is not a coincidence, right?
No. This is... Yeah, man, I was wondering when something like this was going to come up.
Yeah.
So, kind of, cutting back to the girl, being like, yeah, a week ago I was there, for my interview, and now FEV. So is that the experiment? Is the FEV like thing through Vault? Like, is that the experiment of Vault 31 to 32, 33? Like, did they pick out all of these young people to then kind of bring them into post-war, so they had not just overseers, but like then they had experiments. They had, subjects for their experiments. Do you guys have any theories on this link between 31, 32, 33, and like FEV?
I think they were trying to like weed out the strongest management to then, upon Reclamation Day, make the trek north to Mariposa, to the West Tech facility there, where, they developed the forced evolutionary virus.
Yep.
Because, as we'll see later on, something always happens in either Vault 33 or Vault 32 that kind of clears out a chunk of the population. So, yeah, it seems like, yes, it's connected, but not like in the dunking of people in the vats of forced evolutionary virus.
Yeah. Flame, any theories?
I kind of have two.
Okay.
Because if there's like, with all of them, I think it is like, they're the breeding vault to breed out like the best of like, or make like people that just follow the rules, like, and don't question anything, like the like goody two shoes basically. But then something that happens later kind of brings me back to some like the virus itself, because of what Steph says later. Kind of gives me like there's something else going on in these vaults.
Is it later, like when she's talking to Betty?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the next scene anyway.
Damn.
So we'll get into that.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
Can I say real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So they were roughly like the trio of vaults 31, 32, 33 is roughly around the Santa Monica Pier because you can clearly see it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Mariposa Military Base is under Cloud Rest Mountain at Yosemite National Park. I just looked this up because I was curious. It is 360 miles, so
They got a trek.
it is a 6-day walk according to Google Maps.
So I mean, so if that's your theory, then that's kind of where
I think, yeah, like
they've
it
got
also
quite a while to walk.
Yeah, I also feel like this is kind of playing into the corporate doesn't know exactly how to like prepare for like get the ground level people exactly what they need. Because I feel like Vault Tech was like, yeah, there's going to be some sort of way to transport you from A to B. And it's just like, you didn't think it was going to be your Lamborghinis, but there you are. Get to shuffling, friend.
Yeah, in my notes, I wrote Future Enterprise.
No, ride a DEATHCLAW.
Future Enterprise Ventures, motherfucker.
Saddle up, partner. He's friendly.
Yeah.
Her name is Princess. Don't worry.
So back in, we do cut to Vault 32. Woody getting lost because he's still used to 33 and he keeps taking the wrong turns. And he does end up going to the room of Davy, who, they commiserate like, oh, yeah, the rights and lefts, who hasn't gotten them confused? I wish we could just go back to 33, blah, blah, blah. But then he's walking, and at the same time as he's walking, we hear and see Betty and Overseer Steph, the overseers of 33 and 32, respectively, talking in like the little meetup space in between the vaults.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how Betty is essentially like, yeah, we're almost out of water in this, and Betty's like, oh yeah, they're kind of talking, and Betty's like, when I chose you for overseer, it was for the understanding that we would work together better than like previous overseers. And
Yeah.
Betty is just like, yeah, but like she is. Who the fuck is Betty? Or no, who the fuck is Steph? Because Steph is essentially like, oh, yeah, that was the case, but now like she's like, but now I've got my baby, and that's the most important thing in the world to me. Go ahead.
Yeah, Steph is right now establishing herself as that bitch.
Yeah. But you also gotta remember the events of the first season, because the Raiders came.
Yes.
And then her husband was murdered. Okay? And it was Betty who gave the orders of, like, we're not going to kill them. She's probably still pissed that order was given out from her, and now she's like, oh, now you need my help. It's that power hold, I feel like, and I feel like Betty kind of knows that. It's
yeah.
It's like, fuck, I did something, and now we need to figure this out.
So she says, maybe we can help you with your water problem, but there's a keepsake box that we saw in the last episode when Cooper's wife was like trying to get the stuff in there or whatever. But she's like, there's a keepsake box. It was Hank's. I want it. And if you get me that, I'll consider helping you with the water thing.
Yeah, well, I'll consider letting you access our supply.
Our water, yeah. And
but it's also not a guarantee if she'll do it.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
Like, the way she said it, it was like...
And Betty... It seems like Betty has, she's been there obviously longer.
Yeah.
And she's trying to be like, look, the company that we worked for is gone. They're not here. This experiment is over. The only way we're going to survive is to work together. And Steph is, once again, she's like, yeah, my baby is the most important thing to me, blah, blah, blah. But give me this thing and maybe you can access our water supply.
The baby that she doesn't give a shit about, but nobody outside of
Chet,
her and outside of her and Chet, like, seem to know.
Yeah. So, what the
that
hell
looks
is,
like
what is
Superman,
in
by
this
the way.
keepsake box that Steph would want? Like, because obviously it's from before the war, so if it's in Hank's box, who is Steph to Hank?
Yeah, like, what is their connection?
Theory? Flame? Did you have a
after
theory?
what? Yeah, but it's after. I want to...
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need this whole whole scene to play out, and then I could say what's going on.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. So
So they're talking as Woody, kind of comes up and he can hear them, and as they're leaving, Steph is like, hey, the experiment is over. We are all just trying to survive, and she walks away.
Yep.
And Betty's just left alone. So yeah, that's the end of this scene. So what are your theories?
It's actually kind of after Woody confronts her about.
Later on.
We got to keep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's later. That's why I was like, wait.
Yep. We are back in Vegas. We're walking up to the strip, and I wrote here, junkie build Lucy is fearless, and Cooper loves it.
Yeah, and Cooper loves it. Also, really is wanting to go through Freeside after what he's seeing.
Yeah, he's seeing this.
He's concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, and she's like, what are you expecting? A welcoming committee?
Actually, this isn't right. Mm-hmm. We should go to Freeside and figure out what's going on. But the Buffout is making her fucking tough.
Yeah, it's making her all these detours. I just want to keep going. It's like, oh, now you want to keep going forward, and he's just like, what? Fine, let's figure it out.
It's making her tough, and it's also making her realize like the quickest route between what I have and what I need is a straight line. So let's go ahead and put some 308 downrange. We don't need to go around
the rock quarry. Let's just go right through.
Why am I going all the way south through Nipton when New Vegas is right there? Cazadors? What Cazadors?
We're following the Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah.
Reloading a really early save.
So she pulls out...
Why did it auto-save here? Why did it... It's just like,
why is the music changing?
Just like whenever you walk into a room and there's a booby trap and you can't... Just like, damn it, I'm stuck.
The whole time there's a mud crab following you from White.
Or the one time, one of my first playthroughs of Fallout 3, I'm like, because you can sleep wherever. So I just, I got by like the river and I slept, and it didn't do the screen's dark. It just kind of shows you like it jumps forward an hour. And a Mirelurk, I just see it just like coming closer and closer. And then I wake up. And it's just like, welcome to Pound Town, asshole. Like, god damn it. Reload. Go back to Megaton and start over again.
He's got a lot of juicy ass right there, boy.
Lucy's got one of her guns, one of the shotguns, and walks up to, as we see, as Cooper sees, we see the Kings, who have, seen obviously better days.
And how.
So Lucy walks up to one of these kings, who they are all now ghouls, seem to be feral ghouls, but they're still popping their collar because it's cool.
Yeah,
they're cool ghouls. They're the cool ghouls.
Like, that's the one bit of humanity they still have left, and damn it, I'm here for it.
So she walks up and she's just, like trying to be Lucy. She's like, "Hey, we don't want any trouble. We just want to get to the strip." It like turns around and makes it like one movement, and she just immediately shoots its leg off. And then
that's activated. Crit happens.
That's activated. Critical hit, and she just is like, "Oh, that's what this feels like," and just starts.
Oh boy,
killing all of them.
An addict build has begun.
Yeah, no, this is a junkie build. That's what this is.
Yeah, the junkie build. Yep.
I prefer to go with the I prefer to go with addict build because you know what? It gives them a little more agency. It's a little more brand friendly.
He's killing them all. Cooper is loving it because it's like, hell yeah, and then kills the one that's like right behind him.
Behind
it's like,
him.
Like, I wanted to get this kill too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And a great little thing in this scene is that when she's looking back at Cooper, essentially like for, am I doing this right? He doesn't give her a thumbs up because Cooper Howard doesn't do the thumbs up anymore. He's like the
okie dokie. He's doing his okie dokie.
Yeah, okie dokie. Yeah, go ahead. You're good. And yeah, she wipes out the kings, including the king himself, who's just walking away. He just shows up walking. He's got a guitar on his back. He's walking away. She shoots him in the back of the head.
Just hadn't gotten close to trigger that particular enemy.
Yeah. Well, hits him with a back shot in the head. It's a slow motion shot. Goes through his face.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Critical hit. Critical hit. That's it.
Yeah.
Bam.
So goodbye to the kings. And she says, "All right, now we can go." And says, "Got any cigarettes? I'd love to try one." Kira's like,
one addiction at a time.
But he's still a bit worried because he's looking around and he's seeing, obviously, the kings are ghoulified. There's nobody here. He's seeing the robots that are destroyed.
Yeah, they keep focusing on the Securitrons and how they are all wrecked.
Yeah.
And Cooper remembers. Yeah. And Cooper remembers.
He's looking around so confused. Hey, I know I've not been here for a while, but what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
These things ran the strip. Why the hell are they here?
Yeah, because we also have to remember he's been in the ground.
But for how long?
In season 1, he's brought from the ground, so we don't know how long he's been in the ground. They say 30 years, but I think it's less than that. But he's confused.
Yeah, but he also clearly knows about the strip because as they walk up, he's like,
"Yeah,
there should be people here." And there's not. We should go around. It's about a day's walk to Freeside and figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
because this is
a good
something's
place.
Wrong.
Figure out what's going on. Resupply.
And then, he's confused. He's like, "What the fuck?" And then Lucy goes off and finds something and thinks it's a chicken egg.
Well, we're not there yet. We will get to that. Yeah, that is the final scene. We will get to that. Yeah, we will get to that.
That part killed me.
Yeah, well, oh my god. We watched this last night, me, my girlfriend, and her 2 little dogs, and she picked that thing up, and I'm just like, no!
Yeah, we'll get there.
Scaring everybody in the house.
No future spoilers. Let's
roll it back. Roll
it back.
Outside of the gate to the strip.
Yeah, so, and they, go, presumably, inside.
Yeah.
We cut back to Area 51, because now, once again, they're on the ground. Thaddeus, that the thing of him with the tray. Why did he get a thing of food? He's not going to open. How is he going to eat that? What's he doing? He's trying to fit in and is...
Yeah, exact. He is trying his hardest. Oh, man.
Trying his hardest and is still, once again...
Your name is Xander.
Your name is Xander. You belong here.
And everyone is like...
Yeah. Everyone's just like, what,
you okay?
What is this guy doing? And he puts the tray down and he's like, this is a bad idea. This is I gotta go. Nope, this isn't a good idea. And before he can leave, Elder McCrae from Yosemite stops him and is like, Paladin, can we have a word in private? And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's essentially trying to talk her way out of getting in trouble for even thinking about this whole plan. She's like, hey, you know what? Even if he didn't show up, I was not going to be a part of this. Which, going back to last week, like I said with Wreck-It Renee, it was the ultimate post-nut clarity. Because everybody was on board when they were at the table and they were drinking and they were eating food and they saw everyone's like,
yep,
fuck it, who cares? And then the moment he steps off the plane, oh my god, what? Can you believe this?
Holy shit.
Then they're like, oh no, this is not a good idea at all.
That led me to one theory about the ending that they went with in 4. Obviously, it's the Brotherhood ending. You have to fear them because you remember what robot that they have?
Yep.
That shit is terrifying. So I know why
that is Liberty Prime, and we saw Liberty Prime in the last episode.
Yeah.
Like when Cooper gets to the NCR, the original NCR base, there's a shot of Robert House standing in front of the legs of Liberty Prime. So could be, I don't know if we'll ever see it. Depends, but that has been confirmed. Obviously, everything's canon for the game. But yeah.
It has been introduced.
It has been introduced in the actual show.
Chekhov's giant mecha.
So that's why I'm thinking they're like, maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because we're probably fucked.
No, like, that's it. Like, they were all super hyped for it when they were drinking together and they were eating and they saw all these, they're like, thinking in their mind, oh my god, nothing can stop us. And then the moment that he touches down, they're like, no, there's a lot of shit that can stop us, actually. Like, including the mech.
For me, in that moment, it's like when Darth Vader shows up. It's like,
yeah.
It's like,
oh no.
Hey, I'm not seeing shit.
No, I gotta take this
call.
Go. It's gotta.
Hello? Oh yeah, Voltek's calling.
I gotta go to the other side of the Death Star. I'll catch you later, buddy.
But she's talking to Xander, being like, hey, you know what, we would never, like, or who she thinks is Xander, like, we would never go along with this, you know that. And then the Coronado other one sees this and he's like, oh, you're trying to like, you know, talk a deal, you're trying to like go behind our backs and kind of blah blah blah, and says, Coronado, like, we'll kill Quintus right now for 300 fusion cores. And then Elder McCrae says, we'll do it for free so long as Elder Maxon, like, you tell Elder Maxon that we helped you. Which means, at least in their minds, Elder Maxon is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
In some of the endings of 4, he's not going to be alive. And they're all like kind of talking to each other, and then we cut over to Dane, who is in the hangar where apparently nobody else is there. There's no fucking security for this thing. Actually, no. Before that, we see Dane bring all of the young recruits into a room, and they're like, stay in here.
Hey,
don't leave until all the shooting's over.
Yeah. And naturally, the kids are just like, wait, what?
Then something happens there that I'm just like, because there's one kid, the tallest one, kind of looks at them kind of funny. They're like kind of like squinting at them, and I was like, uh-oh.
I think that was the one that was with Maximus, like in episode 1 or 2. Like, that was the one that was like directly with him.
That was like his page or whatever.
Yeah, but it was just the look that they were giving. I was like, this one's gonna fucking talk. This one is gonna talk. Dean's in trouble. I hate this.
But I
didn't think he was gonna like squeal. I think he was going to be like, I thought he was going to be like
the follower.
No, we need to be out there. Like,
it's just this him. Sorry, but like it's just him looking. Everyone else is like, okay, we'll do it. But he's just
everyone else is kind of scared.
Yeah, he is.
But he's just like squinting at them, like.
Yeah, he looks like he is going. Oh, Quantum. Yeah, he looks like he is going to make a decision that is going to put everybody in jeopardy.
Yeah, it's just
like,
again, a lot of the acting is with the eyes.
Yeah,
in Fallout most of the time, and it's like spot on because it's just like what do you know? It's like, oh, I don't know. What do you know? And it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, like this is a great, like so many scenes in this show, like in both seasons, are great examples of you don't need dialogue to like convey emotion, feeling, to like move the story forward. You can just have it be characters in a room looking concerned at each other. Yeah. And you know exactly what's going to happen next. Robert, what did you think of the
Area
Quantum?
51. Quantum is this. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to taste like.
Berry lemonade.
It doesn't taste like anything, really. Sour. It tastes like a flavor of something, but not a thing I can put my finger on. Yeah.
Why are you putting your finger in it?
Man like hand stuff. It's all right.
Yeah. But
we're not here to yuck his yum.
We've got like 4 little plots happening at the same time here in Area 51. Well, 3 kind of. Yeah. We've got Thaddeus now being cornered by these 2. We've got Dane getting the kids to safety, and then we've got Max, who goes directly to Quintus's office with a laser pistol, which I fucking loved. Looked great.
Yeah. Oh, it was beautiful.
So good.
And is basically he's going there to kill Quintus. We know this. he thinks this is what he has to do. He walks in, Quintus is talking to people, and he's like, leave us alone. Leave us now so we can talk. And...
Because he knows, because, again, with the eyes, he's like, leave.
Yeah.
Because there's something going on. Yeah.
I know, he either leave, because I think there's something going on, or leave because I'm gonna fucking yell at this kid.
Yeah.
Like,
something
I'm going to
happened.
lose my shit, and I don't want you to see it. Like, I need to be alone because I am going to wreck him.
It's one of those, like, either you two are here and he's not, or he's here and you two aren't.
Yeah.
So, read the room, get the fuck out.
So, get out, and they leave, and he's like, what happened? He says, Xander's dead. I killed him. And
he's just like...
He's
okay.
Like, God damn it. And then he pulls out the gun and just aims it at him. He's like, you
pulls
killed
out the
him.
10 mil.
Now you're here to kill me. Why, like, essentially, like, why did I should never have shown mercy to you. Like, why are you doing this? The world needs my leadership, my cruel leadership.
Order.
It's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
Order, And then he's like, as he's walking towards Max, who's got the gun out and doesn't want to do what he's about to do. And Max, he even says, like, I keep having to do these things, but I don't have a choice. I don't choose the things that I have to do.
Yeah.
You know? And Quintus is still trying to get into his mind. He's trying to, like, play to his heartstrings. He's like, my son, just tell me what happened. Like, we can fix this. And he says, I had to kill Xander. He was about to kill a bunch of kids. And like look on Quintus's face is kind of like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He's like, he was gonna, oh, that's
makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. He's like,
but
they
then
were ghouls. And he says it in a way that he doesn't want to admit. He's like, they were ghouls.
Yeah.
But they were kids. Abominations!
Yeah, he's like, they were abominations. He's like, no, they were kids, and he was going to kill them, and I had to stop him. They were abominations. This is part of the codex, blah, 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 as he's walking away. And then he's like, yeah, I should never have shown you mercy, all that time ago. And I should never have, basically I put my faith in you, and I shouldn't have. And then he pulls out a handgun from a box.
Blim, blicky.
Yeah, and they start, having a little...
10 millimeter, yeah.
Having a little, he pulls out the 10 millimeter. They start having a shootout in the office. Neither one can hit the other one because apparently neither one is a fucking soldier. But Max, once again, as he's talking about, like, you can't bring order, I've been out there. There is no order. Like, what you're thinking of is not possible.
Yeah.
Then we cut over to, I believe we then cut to Dane, who goes into the hangar where there's no security around this thing.
Yeah, about the relic or whatever.
Yeah, of all the places where there's nobody.
You've got three other visiting factions of the Brotherhood that you don't really trust, and you're like, yeah, let's just leave that. It's there. You know what? There's a latch on it. We're good.
But then we don't know if Dane killed them or knocked them out or something.
It seemed like Dane just walked into the room and there was nobody.
Yeah,
but
like, also looked like they just walked in.
Yeah. It feels like.
Or
Dane
it could be those two idiots in the power armor, the two morons that were playing
who
with
keep arming grenades.
Yeah, that's what my brain went. Like, what if it's those two idiots and they're like, "Oh, go to lunch," and just walk away?
Yeah.
So Dane
Frank,
goes
can I
in
see
there.
Your keys?
Yeah, looks at the relic.
Boo-boo
cut
keys.
back to, I think at that point we cut back to Thaddeus, who is now being cornered by both, and is like, okay, guys, I think I gotta go. I'm having a panic attack. And the guy's like, the fuck's a panic attack? And he's like, when you can't breathe and all you can do is breathe and you just want to leave. And they're like, I don't know what you mean, but let me get your visor up. And he's like, no. And they both kind of, like, they're both like,
they know something's up.
Yeah, let's pull your visor up. But before anything can happen, the third one comes in, and he's like, which one of you fuckers stole the relic?
The relic's now gone.
The relic's gone.
And then...
this dipshit.
And then the Coronado turns around to look and is like, what the fuck? Yosemite, who has been sick of Coronado's shit this entire time, is like,
shit.
You backstabber, and just stabs this fucker right through the mouth. And then the other one is just like, oh, that's cool as shit. Everybody starts shooting.
War! Food fight!
Somebody hit somebody!
So they all start shooting at each other. Thaddeus is like, oh, okay, I'm gonna leave. That's my cue to leave, and he just walks away.
And like, not just walks
waddles.
away, just kind of like ducks his head,
Just
like
like, oh,
kind of
okay,
hunches
bye,
over,
guys.
like
Yeah.
nobody noticed me.
Like, see you later. Cut
Guys,
back over.
Can we go?
Yeah, cut back over to Max. He leaves. He leaves the room. He leaves Quintus alive as Quintus is yelling, "Heretic, heretic!"
Yeah,
He locks the
he
door.
kinda
Closes the
changed
door.
the
Locks
door,
it with
yeah.
chains. Dane runs
Yeah.
up, says, "You need to take
Did you
this
do
and
it?
run." And he's like,
When he
"Why?"
says, did you do it?
Yeah.
And then-
Did you do it? No, I couldn't do it. Never apologize for not killing
Apologize.
someone.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I could. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Dane's like, never
Yeah.
apologize.
Never apologize for
No.
not killing someone.
And then and then gives him the relic.
Gives him the relic and is like, you need to leave with this. And he's like, why me? Because you're the only one who's not an asshole.
Yeah.
That
God
is
damn
a
it, Dan,
big,
I'm gonna miss
that
you.
is a big that's a big thing for me in that moment. It's like, okay, so Dean knows he's gonna do the right thing.
Yeah, Dane is
Yeah.
like, you take this, you leave. I'm gonna make sure that like we're survivors, we survive. And then Thaddeus runs in the armor like, guys, can we leave yet?
Guys, can we go?
Hey guys, can
Yeah,
we
okay,
go now?
okay,
And just like
we're gonna
runs
go.
through the door and like breaks through like the wall or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we
The
see
door and you're-
Then we
let's
see
go.
Thaddeus and Max running in the desert away as the ships are
and
like
they're
falling out of the
shooting.
sky.
Oh,
They're shooting
they're-
each other. There's massive.
God, they're
Oh.
shooting at each other and they fall,
This
and it's
is-
like, oh,
Yeah, such a great fucking visual.
perfect.
Yeah, it's like, this is. I didn't know I needed this from my Fallout, but god damn it, I'm so glad it's here.
But it also shows you that it's a foreshadow, maybe that the Brotherhood might fall. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. I think it's a slight foreshadow. Just.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen, and then Maxon's gonna find out about it, and he shows up at the very last episode. Maybe, I don't know.
yeah,
But
like,
I think he's gonna make an appearance. He's gonna be like,
Yeah,
"What the
there's
fuck is happening?"
There was a theory that will. I mean, I guess now we can bring it up because we're about to leave the Brotherhood in this episode. But a theory that Greg Miller from Kinda Funny has, where that ties into the rumored Fallout 3 remake that's supposed to have been in development for a long time, and his idea is like, what, or not even a theory, just kind of an idea, was like, what if at the end of this season the characters like Maximus and the characters have to go to the Commonwealth, and that's the end of season 2, is them going to the Commonwealth, and then Bethesda releases this Fallout 3 remake at like when the last episode comes out, and they're going to the and that kind of ties that in as like a release. But them, because like this whole season is in going around New Vegas, and it's all of this like video, it's almost directly tied into the New Vegas game. I don't think that's completely out of the realm of possibility for them to now end up in the Commonwealth and head east. Yeah. We've already seen that. We already saw Xander obviously fly in from the Commonwealth, so it's
like
they can get there.
We're going to the Commonwealth of the capital Wasteland. Like, we're going east of the Mississippi, come hell or high water for season 3.
Yeah, but like when Xander shows up, he's like, "I heard we're talking about a civil war."
Yeah.
Are you forgetting about something? Like that part, I'm like, ooh.
Like, you bitch.
Ooh, something juicy is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like something's gonna happen.
So
I 100% believe that Maxon's gonna show up. 100%.
Yeah, either show up or either he's coming here or they're going there. Like,
or like something on the radio. Like, I don't know, like maybe it's like something. Like I'm showing up and it's like
they just hear on the radio, "Has anybody seen Xander? He stole my jacket. What the fuck, guys? Where is he?"
God, that jacket! Oh,
so cool.
When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I need it. I need it in my life."
They run away. The Brotherhood is just fighting itself. Those chapters of the Brotherhood are killing each other.
Yeah. That seems like a problem that's going to resolve itself with the Commonwealth real quick.
And the big thing going out of it is Maximus has the relic. Maximus has unlimited power.
He has that. Yeah.
So,
yet again, Cold Fusion is on the run, baby.
Yeah. Go back to Vault 32. And Woody... fuck are you doing, man?
I love him. I love him so much.
It's like, who...
I know.
Yep.
I know.
I need to report something, but I don't know how to do this. And Steph, your Steph is like, I'm not sure who to go to. And she's like, oh, tell me, who is it about? And he's like, I need to report you to you.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? And he's like, I overheard you.
She's not even flinching. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like, okay, what? And he's like, I overheard you and I saw you in the midway between the two vaults, and that's not allowed. What were you doing there? I need to report
Still
you.
nothing. Like
Still
her
nothing.
face is still like.
I wrote here, Steph is a sociopath. Does not have any emotions except for, whatever. But
well, that seems to have died when Bert died.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I feel like 1,000%.
Yeah, so he's reporting her to her, and she's like, you did the right thing. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to bring it up the chain of command, and thank you. And he's like...
I'm going to escalate this.
Yeah, I'm going to escalate this. And he's like, you're the overseer. You're going to escalate too. And she's just like, I guess that's easy. We're done. Just, once again, stone cold, just... This, you are beneath me. You also don't call me Steph. I know that we were friends, but you should call me Overseer Harper.
Yeah, I'm Overseer Steph now.
Yeah. And as they're talking in one room, Chet is in the other room with Chet Jr. Chet Sr. is there folding socks, and Chet Jr. is strapped on his chest. And he can hear this. And he can hear that...
Is there just...
Yeah, just... What?
Yeah, just... literally behind some curtains.
Yeah. Not even behind them, they're open.
Yeah, like
he's folding
8
socks.
feet away.
Yeah, folding socks and is hearing this, hey, I saw you in this thing, what were you doing? And then Steph being like, it's none of, we were doing things, blah, 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 none of your business, I'm the overseer, blah, blah, blah. And he takes the socks, he goes to put them in a drawer, and he feels that there's like a false bottom.
False bottom, yeah.
Which is weird that this is the first time that he notices it. Because you'd think that he's probably been doing this for a while.
Oh, 1,000%.
Since he's like
been
at her beck and call.
Hmm?
I also kind of feel like he's kind of trying not to.
Yeah.
He's kind of, because like I remember like, oh, she's not good. Like he tried to be like, hey, what can I do? And he's like, no, you take care of this child of mine or whatever.
Yeah.
Like forcing him to do that.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, okay, I want to do a good job so she doesn't get mad at me.
Yeah. Can we give it a name? Everyone's calling it Chet Jr. Sounds good to me. It's like,
but Chet
Jr.
It's like,
was my dad, and she just stabs the thing. She's like, what were you saying? I need to get back to work. You're like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
See you later.
But yeah, he pulls out a little wallet, and he finds Steph's ID from pre-war. And it's a United States Canadian annexation card that says, she was a Canadian with temporary citizenship in America, and that she was born in 2045.
Yeah. That's quite a while ago.
And Woody is essentially just like being like, she's like, cool, you're done here, right? You can, I think you should leave.
You can go now.
Yeah. Chet comes out and Chet is, comes out when
he quickly puts it back, and then he's just like, okay, I'm scared now.
Well, he says something to Woody. He says something like they're like, yeah, have a good life, and he says, we all have the life that we deserve, or something. Hold on, I can pull it up here. That's not it. Also not it. Still not it.
I'm just like, when are we going to get to Prim?
You. Okay. Yes. So, saying goodbye to Jet. I hope you're adjusting okay. Oh, we can actually pull this up here on screen.
We're adjusting to all the changes lately.
Yes. Hope you're adjusting to all the changes lately. And this that's the first time that we see her really show any sort of like something is I say bothering her as in like a good thing, but like she's just like, these motherfuckers. Like they're
like she's thinking like they're catching on.
They're catching on to something.
Like,
whatever it is.
I think Chet already knew.
I think Chet knows something. Yeah. Oh, wherever you end up, it's where you belong.
Yeah, that's it. I was like,
Mhm.
wait.
And then, she walks over, opens up the door, says, Woody, goodbye. And he turns around before he leaves and he's like, what did you mean by experiment? And she just says, overseer stuff, and closes the door in his face.
Yeah, that was, oh boy.
That was like a big, like, ooh.
Yeah.
But
that was a big thing that was dropped there. I was like, oh, shit.
okay. And he like immediately puts two and two together, and he's like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm good. Yep, close these curtains.
I'm just going to go ahead and keep folding laundry.
Yeah. So Chet, I think, like, Woody's character, I don't think he has, like, more of an idea, or he thinks that there's anything crazy about this. He's just like, okay, that's weird. But what were you talking? You're an overseer. Like, what was that? Oh, it's overseer stuff? Okay, that has nothing to do with me then. Like, I don't think Woody understands the gravity of what he just learned.
No, he does not.
No. But what I think is happening is that Woody is doing all this, but he's also filling in the holes for Chet. If you really think about that whole scene, he's putting together what the hell is happening because of Norm. Norm warned him, like, hey, don't look at everything like how it is. Think of the big picture, basically.
Yeah.
And he's putting together, like, something is going on.
Yeah.
And I probably should have left.
Chet is...
A theory... Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have a theory that Chet's gonna leave.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like, with the kid. Like, I mean, like, the whole child thing. It's gonna be, like, kind of like a reference to Fallout 4. I feel like he's gonna leave with the kid and
instead
he's
of bringing it in.
Fuck right off.
Yeah.
Fuck right off.
Yeah, like,
I think
he's escaping with the kid to, like, save it from this nightmare.
Or
but he's trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs to know, and then he's gonna yeet.
I think either that he leaves with the kid after he finds out, or he finds out and then tries to leave with the kid and Steph kills him. And then Steph has to hide this whole thing and how he died and all this stuff. And then the kid just kind of... Yeah, then the kid is like basically up for
critical
adoption.
Damage.
Now the overseer is a double widow almost and can't take care of the kid, so somebody else has to take care of it. Something like that.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like Chet is not long for the vault. Like, he's either gonna die or he's gonna get it the hell out. Like, there is no.
He's gonna find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life.
There's no future with Chet in Vault 32.
Yeah. Ooh.
Either something happens, either he's gonna say something and something happens. He's gonna get sent back to 33, and then probably gets out that way because he knows that layout, right? He doesn't know this one.
I don't think Chet will go to 33 because I think Steph is at the point now where she's got to keep him around. She knows that he is picking up on...
Or maybe Woody will get sent back.
Woody, I think Woody might get sent to 33 like Steph is going to be like, fuck off, fuck out of here. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, I think they're kind of... Yeah, well, I think with everybody in 32 who came there from 33 complaining about how, like, oh, I got to turn left instead of right, I think it's going to be revealed that, Chet figured it out pretty fucking quick. That it's the same... Everything is the exact same, but just mirrored. And I think he's now smart enough to be like, oh, I can get out of here the same way I could get out of Vault 33, the same way that Lucy did.
Yeah.
I just have to go right instead of left, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, but the thing is, he also kind of knows that Vault, because he went there with Norm. They went there.
They did.
They went there.
They got to the overseer's
so
office.
Maybe so he probably knows a little more. That's why he's okay. And that's why he said we end up where we ended up.
We end up where we... But there was one thing that we forgot to mention. I forgot to put in my notes. When Betty and Steph are in that space, Betty's like, they're all gone. 31 is thawed out and it's empty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Betty lets Steph know.
Dead. Bud's dead. And
I found Bud upside down in a garbage can.
Yeah. in a mop bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they know.
Which is kind of
Place more.
which to me is kind of funny because we saw him stuck behind the exact same water bucket before
Yeah.
Norm found out the
when
truth.
we first
so I'm
saw
like,
him
oh,
in
that's
season
a
one.
poor
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, oh,
so that's
come
a
on,
little,
dude.
little funny to me that like that's his death.
But I think he's still
But-
alive. I don't think he's dead.
Well,
When he was
if he's
upside down
upside
last week, he was
down-
still kind of like one of his arms was still kind of moving.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the prongs kind of fell out or they stuck right in and he actually died. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
But
just
yeah,
a
I wanted to make sure we brought that up.
Oh,
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chet is starting to think that something's going on. Steph is probably thinking that she's 3 steps ahead.
yeah,
But-
overestimating her position
Yeah.
and everything.
Him finding
Yeah.
the
I think that's gonna be her downfall.
100%. But
Oh,
like him
sure.
finding her
Yeah.
pre-war thing and it being Canadian, like
Mm-hmm.
what if Steph was at Vault Tech as like an undercover agent for
See,
like Canada this entire time?
that's my theory I
Mhm.
had. She was there to get something.
She
and
was there,
Hank
yeah.
probably hasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
That's-
is.
With that shit, like his box, whatever. Like, what is in there that she needs? And that also tells me who is she sending this information to still? Who is alive and doing it?
Or at least that she thinks she's sending this information to.
Yeah.
Because she's like, I don't know how to figure out these computers. I'm like, that it was an indicator that, like, okay, she's not, like,
Yeah.
like she doesn't know what she's doing.
Who is she?
But that was an indicator, like, yeah, like who are you really?
Go ahead, Mike.
Because I remember they were asked questions like, "Oh, what was 31 like?" Well, they had really
Yeah.
good this. I'm like, girl, you had no
I
idea.
think
what
it was
you
the
were
mashed
talking
potatoes.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
says the same thing about 31.
Mm-hmm.
about. Mhm.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, because when she couldn't like access the terminal, I'm just like, that's weird. So I kind of was thinking like, oh, she either like doesn't really know, like she somehow got into Vault 31 through some like weird happenstance. And it's just like, yeah, you're not supposed to be here, but also we can't send you back down.
Yeah.
You know, like a manager that. Yeah, I was gonna be like a manager that we've all had, where it's just like you shouldn't be here, but also like nobody is going to admit that they fucked up promoting you to this point, so we can't send you back down. So you're kind of stuck here.
I
Or-
also feel like she put herself there.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
going to say. Or she
Yeah.
got into
Yeah,
like
with,
the
like,
whole
the-
system and got in there. So she is a manager.
With the revelation of the card, it's just like, oh, there's another layer to this. It's not just like
Yeah.
you got promoted too quickly. It's, oh, you were here to find something else out, and now it's like, oh shit.
And
Like-
what
And
did you
you
find
think
that out
Hank-
and
Do you think Hank has it?
put that in Hank's
Yeah.
thing? Yeah. But yeah, and,
Mhm.
and also when they're talking in between the vaults, she mentioned something like she's like, Betty, you were from sorting, essentially like, you were from sorting. What do you know? Like, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I was in a better area. I'm smarter than you because you were just you were in sorting. I was in something else.
Yeah.
So I
like-
it's like I'm wondering if maybe my theory is like she essentially infiltrated Vault Tech before the war to get into this Buds program to then kind of figure out what something to do after she gets woken up, and then she becomes the overseer because she's a Vault 31 person, so she's obviously supposed to be the overseer.
She's the next one up.
Yeah. But she knew about the plan, and she's like, I need to, like, your orders are to get in there, get into that plan, and let us know so that we can take Canada back from America. But now,
Yeah, because it got Apex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this just occurred to me. So in Vault 31, you had these various levels of junior management, but you also had Bud's personal assistant. You have a gal who was hired a week before she was frozen. What if Bud's is its own kind of independent, but also kind of tied to the experiments of Vault 32 and 33 sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I think... Oh, yeah, sorry.
Because it's just like, obviously, like, 32 and 33, some calamity happens to one of the two with frequent regularity. So it's a manager trying to think on their feet, how do you deal with this sort of calamity? Like, and a manager who has everything going positively for them, what do you do when somebody else at, like, another branch reaches out for help? Do you help them? Do you tell them they're fucked? Like, what do you do? And then in the other vault, it's just like, yeah, what if we just take this gal, like, fresh out of college, throw her into a leadership position? Can she figure it out? What about somebody from the mailroom? Somebody from sorting? Like, what actually does make a good manager?
And we know that in the first season, like, when they're talking about 32, like, the calamity wasn't everybody got killed because they figured it out. The calamity in their minds was that the crops got killed.
Failed.
It was a crop failure.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, they had the crop failure, but now, like, they're good now, so now we're gonna do the intervault swap for, like, marriages and stuff. So they didn't know that. I mean, Betty, maybe Hank knew.
Yeah.
But
it feels like the overseers of the vaults know, like, what, like, something is going to happen to one of your vaults.
Yeah.
Like, they know something bad is happening, and then it's just like, deal with it when it happens. You can either collaborate or become hostile.
Well, it also could be something where it's like they weren't told what the experiment was, just that there was an experiment. So maybe they don't know that, hey, something calamitous will happen in my vault.
Yeah. Yeah, or it could just be like, this is a management test.
Yeah.
You will be presented with things to test your leadership. Good luck. Just something as big as that.
I feel like that's a cover. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just like, oh, we're just going to see if you guys know how to manage this vault somehow.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of the AI one. Like, everyone is just, like, put up against, like, figure it out. Like, oh, you have to kill one, and then you get food, whatever the heck. Like, that one.
Like, there was an experiment in their mind of, if you don't kill one vault member,
everybody's going to die.
Everybody else is going to die.
Yeah.
But then the actual experiment was, how long will it take for humans to decide that this isn't going to happen? And once they say no to it, the experiment is it's like over. We're done with it.
Yeah.
So they were told one thing, they were told one thing once they got in the vault, and it was like, hey, this is the thing. Every year you have to do this. But Vault Tech also had, like, they had an actual experiment in place with this.
Yeah, they were kind of like seeing, like, how can we push humanity to its limit kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I also feel like 33 and all of them, 32 figured it out before they took over. Because remember, the Raiders came in and they said, oh, they already did this to themselves before we got there. So I'm
like
thinking,
the stuff written on the walls too, like
we know or something like that, or what was on the wall? Oh my god, was it we know or we know what you did?
It was something like that. It was something alluding to the.
They put a landlord paint job over it. They're like, "Hey, let's go. You don't need to know this shit." And it's like, what is it?
Yeah.
And I feel like Steph is trying to figure it out what it is. That's why she's struggling, because the person deleted it, or it's behind a wall. Yeah. And she's trying to figure it out, and Norm almost got it. He almost got it.
Like, I'm wondering if they figured out what it is, or what the vault, like the people from pre-war were told it is. You know what I mean? If they figured out the actual experiment, or that that the experiment is essentially those two vaults and how to, like, control the population, or, you know, whatever they were doing.
Make the perfect people, you know, like perfect civilization.
So, our last scene, we are back in Vegas. It's now nighttime, apparently. I don't know how long it took them to get through that fucking gate, because it was right behind them.
It took them 6 hours to walk 110 yards.
Yeah. So we're actually on the strip, and we are seeing, like, first we've got a shot of the Lucky 38, and then we're seeing the different casinos around, like the Ultralux. Yeah. We see Vault 38. We see Gomorrah. We see these places. We see Vault, like New Vegas.
Yeah.
And
you see all of the places on the strip.
Yeah.
And Cooper is looking around like
bare.
There's nobody.
Bare things.
It is empty.
It's empty. Like there's no one.
Like where are
nobody
the
is there? There are no real, like, it's the lights on the casino, but there are no like street lights or anything. So it's like Cooper knows something is 1000% not right.
He already had something in the back of his mind at the door, but then he was even walking in now. He's on edge.
He's 100% quiet. He went back to his military training. Like, I have to be quiet because I need to know what is going on.
Yeah.
And obviously Lucy is like still high on
Junkie
her
build
shit.
Lucy. How big of the chickens
like,
get out
Dad!
here? Those aren't chickens. They hear. Yeah.
Hello? It's just like, it's like, oh my god, girl, shut up.
She grabs the egg.
Hearing shit.
Looks at it. They're not really hearing anything.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And then when they do
Lucy
hear
breaks the cardinal rule.
Starts screaming. Yeah. And they hear something in the Gomorrah. They hear a sound, and Lucy's like, "I think we could take it." And Cooper immediately is like, "That sounds too familiar. That shouldn't be what I want. That cannot be what I think."
He's getting his flashbacks to that moment in the beginning episode.
Yes.
Again, the funny part is like, did the chickens get that big?
Yeah.
That ain't no chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These ain't
it's been
chickens.
200 years, but he knows exactly what is about to come out of the lobby of the Gomorrah.
He knew exactly what it was. And then you just hear that growl that we have heard before. And that slight shadow from behind that door. When I saw that just immediately reminded me of Jurassic Park with the freaking velociraptors.
Yes.
And I love that. That was perfect. Because that's
so good.
It's intelligent. It can open doors. So that was like terrifying.
Yeah, like it's a callback to like, you know, like filmmaking in the 50s and 60s. Like, you didn't need to see the bad thing. It just needed to make its presence known, be it like like a silhouette on a door or something like that. And it's like, oh shit, bad things are about to happen.
And you just see that little claw, and all of a sudden it's just like tears that door open like it's nothing. It was paper. It was paper. And then, it's like, okay, it's not that big. And then it stands up, and it breaks through that frame of the door, and it's just like, again, the eyes, the acting with the eyes, they shows that terror that they have. And Cooper recognized exactly what the hell it is, and they're shitting their pants.
Yeah. Like, reacting. Like, it's a thing that not a lot of actors who have never done like stage acting, because that's a lot of like, no, like you have to project to the back of the room, the person in the back, but also your physical actions, like they have to be bigger, because that's how you're also conveying emotion, tension, anything in this scene. So like the fact that you are reacting to a fucking tennis ball on a stick.
Actually,
like it's there.
I had pictures. Someone took behind the scene photos, and it was actually a big.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They built it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The DEATHCLAWS. A lot of the DEATHCLAWS, like.
Oh my god. Yes.
Like.
Yes.
Practice.
Hell yeah. So they. Oh, good. Fuck yes. I knew I loved this.
They did.
For a reason.
They did it right. They
good.
Did
yeah.
Right.
Oh my god. Yeah. Like a practical effect, even though like you might not be able to tell the difference, is so important for the people on the set and reacting to whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, man, not a lot of people can like look at a tennis ball on a stick with fear, but a 12-foot tall DEATHCLAW, yeah, even though I know there's like 3 dudes working that thing, I'm still going to be a little scared of that fucker.
Look, like that picture of just the ghoul, like I'm fucking terrified. Like,
Well, Well, like
The guy
in my
who's-
notes, so this isn't up on screen right now because once again it's moving.
See-
So yeah,
See, right there, you see the face come out. The eyes are clear, like you can see its eyes. Versus the other one it's blind.
Like milky.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I just want to.
if you
Hopefully, we
look,
don't get claimed for.
Yeah.
There's no sound, so hopefully we don't. But just the shot of it coming out and then standing up
no, it's
with.
standing up.
Yeah.
It's staring. And all of a sudden, holy shit! It's
Uh-oh.
And this
Again. He's
This
trembled.
is the
He's
same.
trembled.
This is the same look that he had in his eyes when he was in that power armor and he was the most powerful guy in the world. And right now he is
Yeah.
He's been around for 200 years. Nothing scares Cooper. But now this isn't the ghoul. This is Cooper Howard, the soldier in Anchorage.
Exactly. I was just
Yeah.
about to say, Cooper came out. This is Cooper. Fear.
Yeah.
And that little tremble he had, he was just like, I've seen you before.
Yeah.
I've seen what this thing will. I've seen what these can do.
Yeah.
Man.
And then we get
Maybe because
Ella
I
did
final-
good. Lucy did good. She's
Okie doke.
fucking
Go.
terrified. Okie dokie.
yeah.
Okie dokie.
And that's our mid-season cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they're
Okie
going to leave
dokie.
us. But we don't have to wait 6 months, only 1 week. Actually, less than that now.
Thank
Yep.
3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, less than that. Yep.
Woo.
Oh, I think it's like
I don't know what day it is.
something like that?
I think it's Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wednesday's the
So
episode.
so.
1, 2, 3.
So that is
Yeah.
episode 4, The Demon in the Snow. Guys, what do you think is going to happen next? Where do you think we're going to see? Where's Maximus and Thaddeus going to show up? We already know that we're going to see Freeside because we saw it in that
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
original
100%.
trailer.
Yeah.
And Max is wearing NCR power armor.
The salvage power armor without the servos and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I think Max and Thaddeus are going to be running until they run into somebody who points them towards Freeside.
I think it's gonna be the NCR.
Yeah.
I 100% believe that they're gonna see what happened to the Legion. We're gonna go back to that. They're gonna see that
Oh, yeah.
shit, and then they're gonna run into the NCR. Like I can
Mhm.
see it. And then they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we saw these two people going to over there," and he's gonna realize, "Oh, Lucy is still okay."
They're gonna talk
Yeah.
to the NCR and they're gonna say, yeah, we saw a vault dweller and a ghoul come around here, and he's gonna be like, oh yeah, those are the two people in this world that I know that aren't in the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah. These two people who I know are like, they're a known commodity.
Yeah. The person he loves. That's gonna be the love triangle. Like,
Okay, and then what other ones? Yeah, any theories about Norm and the 31ers and FEV?
I honestly,
I don't know. That one, they only give you small things, and I just can't figure out what the next step is. Like, they kind of leave it, like, guessing. I can't tell, but I think that person is, his name is Ronnie?
Ronnie, yep.
Ronnie?
Ronnie
Okay.
Cottonbottom.
Ronnie.
I think he's gonna be like, I'm in charge. And then there's
Yeah.
gonna be a huge conflict there, and then Norm may kill him.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be the first one he kills ever.
yeah. Norm
And he's
is
gonna figure out what's going on. I think that's what's gonna happen. Norm is the one who's gonna figure it out. Like, he may not be smart in other ways, but he is intelligent. He has intelligence.
intelligence and perceptive. Like he can think on his feet really well. So yeah, I think Ronnie's not long for this. Either like his position within the group is going to be greatly like knocked down, or Norm could outright kill him.
Yeah.
I think
And
Norm's
just
going
like-
to almost like play along until he learns what he wants to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Norm is smart enough to keep somebody around until they are no longer useful.
Yeah.
A case in point, fucking Bud in the mop bucket.
Yeah. As like we even see it from, in season 1, like Norm is he was not good at any of the jobs that he was given, but like you said, he's very perceptive. He picks up on things. He's quiet. He's small. He can kind of just sit there. Like he's unnoticeable at times. Like he's always listening and he's always trying to figure out what's going on. And I think Ronnie will say some stuff to like some other people that he will hear and be like, okay, I know this bit of information, this. I need to, you know.
He's going to piece it together.
This is what's going on.
He doesn't have the full picture, but he has little clues, and I think Ronnie's going to fill in most of them, and then he's going to fill in the rest, and then there's going to be a huge conflict with that one.
Like once they get to phase 2, or wherever they're supposed to be going for phase 2, I think Norm will kind of be like, okay, cool, I'm here now. I don't need this guy. Honestly, I don't need any of these people. But some of these people are fucking idiots. And they will literally die if someone who hasn't tried, like been having, at least in the vault, having to survive in the vault, is here. Because these people don't understand that this world is not the world they came from. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got...
Or like the world they knew was gone.
Mm-hmm.
But I also kind of feel like... Yeah. But I also feel like Betty knows the experiment. Because she's talking about it. Or she kind of has the idea of it. Because they're like, oh, you're from sorting or whatever. I feel like they have code words for people who are actually higher than what they claim to be. Because remember, Vault-Tec is fucking smart. Not really, but like, in their own way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Betty knows something. Hank knows what's going on, obviously, because he's in that vault.
Yeah.
God knows where, or the HQ.
Yeah, he's somewhere.
Yeah.
But, and, is Steph just tripping on her own power? Like...
that's going to be her downfall. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong?
She's trying to figure out what's going on. That's why she can't hack into computers, because she's not used to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, like, there's...
And
Keep. I'm looking to see if there's a thing for episode 5.
Oh, okay.
Lucy and the ghoul. What do we think is going to happen with them next?
I think...
well, they walked into a fucking nest. If you see how, like, kind of in a little bit when you hear the growling, I heard more in the distance.
Like there are multiple.
It's a huge nest. And back to when the creator of the DEATHCLAWS literally said, you saw the mother or the father, because the females and males are different sizing, because that's how he made them. So the one we saw that's like super tall, that's the male. The males are smaller. So you saw a father. Where's mother? Because you're by the eggs, and mothers don't go far beyond the eggs.
Like,
or something.
So like they don't really abandon their nest. So it's
so.
Yeah,
or they are, kids or something. Like they're in shit, and they need to get out.
Yeah, this is whatever is about to happen. It is going to result in them running for cover in one of the casinos there on the strip.
Yeah. Which casino? Are they going to head into the Lucky 38? Are they going to head into the Ultralux and see some gourmands? But let's do this next week. Maybe not the entire thing, but we're going to see House and Cooper.
Yeah. I feel like 5 is probably going to be more of pre-war stuff that we're going to see.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to be they might run into the Lucky 38.
Yeah.
To flee from the DEATHCLAWS, and then that leads into the flashbacks to Cooper's trip to New Vegas.
Yeah. We don't have to wait too long. As you're watching this, if you're watching this when it drops, tomorrow, episode 5.
Yeah.
The Wrangler is what it's called. By the way. Okay. Flame, where can people find you? Thank you so much for joining us. This was great.
Thank you for
You were awesome.
No problem. Thank you.
Yes.
They can find me anywhere. It's Flame Fox cosplay _ of all of them. Every platform. I made it very easy to find me. Twitch,
yeah.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Well, we don't use Twitter. We don't talk about it. Even Tumblr. It's the same name.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Mike is moving house. I will, well, as this goes out, tonight, live episode 2 of Storymoders podcast over at twitch.tv/Storymoders. We should be joined by one Snowbike Mike. Should be.
Yay!
Finally. So.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, this time I actually feel like that actually does have a slight chance. But then next week we will be back, and our guest, I'm just going to get their name really quick because I want to make sure I get it correct. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Tattoo artist out of Las Vegas. On Instagram is Vault_Tech. Vault is with 2 T's. Dallas is their name. They will be joining us to talk about episode 5, The Wrangler. Yeah, go find them on Instagram and see all of their, first off, amazing tattoo work. Second, a lot of incredible Fallout tattoos too. So, which is, yeah, pointed me in their direction, and then I wanted to reach out and say, hey, would you be down to talk about the show on an episode of this? So that is next week. Flame, thank you. Once again, we're 4 for 4. We're 4 for 4 with awesome guests.
For real.
Okay? If we don't go 8 for 8, I'm going to be confused. But 4 for 4, and we will see you all next week here at Storymoders Quantum. Whatever the fuck the rest of the name is, I don't know. But by this point, everything is fading out, and we're no longer on screen.